Skylanders, it is a sad day whenever we must replace a member of the team, especially one who has succumbed to the temptation of darkness. However, we will also have to continue our fight against evil and cannot do so undermanned. So, Skylander Sprocket will be joining us until we can find a more permanent member to fill out our roster.
Sprocket? But she helped put Pop behind bars. How can we trust her to have our backs if she didn't have his?
Oh, come on, Jetvac! You know she's been dealing with this since after the trial!
You heard Pop say it himself. Even he thought he was guilty after all we heard in that courtroom.
Well, I still don't believe he did it, evidence or not.
Then that makes two of us.
And 4.
What do you mean, Sprocket? You think Pop is innocent?
He could be. After the trial, I was able to track down some of the coins stolen from the bank. Whatever power held sway over some of them has passed, so they've been turning up here and there across the Skylands.
Do they have Pop's fingerprints on them?
No, but that's not the strangest part. They don't have any prints on them at all, as if whoever took them in the first place has no fingerprints.
But it was still Pop's potions that brought them to life, yes?
Not according to my findings. I ran tests over each coin, and the magic that controlled them isn't consistent with anything found in any of his beakers.
So does that mean someone framed Pop for the bank robbery?
Let's not get ahead of ourselves, Spyro. Even if Pop is the fall guy for this crime, we must still find the real crook and bring him to justice.
You guys really mean it? That someone else robbed that bank and I'm innocent?
It's looking good, Pop, but it'll be a huge help if you can remember anything about where you might have been when the robbery was actually happening.
I've tried and tried, JV, but that day is all just a big jumble in my brain. Just like the new potions I was wanting to mix that day, but couldn't because I ran out of beakers for some reason. That's why I went to Beaker Seeker, to replace all those... I was at the beaker store when the robbery was going down. Now I remember.
I knew it.
Finally!
You sweet little idiot.
Yeah!
Woohoo!
Yes!
That would have been helpful last week.
Skylanders, there's been another robbery in the forest. Go there at once.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go!
Stay strong, Pop. We're gonna figure out who's committing these robberies and get you out of here. Describe the stolen item, sir.
It was my awesome calorie-counting Wi-Fi enabled smartwatch. If my watch isn't tracking my calories, am I even burning them at all?
Sir, please. Now can you tell us what the culprit looked like?
Let's see. Little guy, strange voice, left a bunch of bakers behind.
That sounds like Pop, but that can't be. Unless he has an evil twin he knows nothing about.
Guys, look what I just found!
What you got?
It's green hair or fur or...
Felt.
Green felt? It looks like we just found our first clue, everyone.
And based on my deductions, this is a very specific kind of felt. Puppet felt.
Green puppet felt. That sounds exactly like...
The Chompy Mage! Well, he didn't assume he'd be messing with the French Patrol. Tirzah and the French Patrol! Magic of the Elements! do this!